Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Maxx vs. Dark Souls. Take two, because a second ago I just totally forgot to turn on my audio recording software, so I've actually been talking to nothing for like 2 minutes now. But that's okay, I haven't done anything. Anyway, to reiterate myself from what you didn't hear before, since the last video you saw, I actually have not played this game, or recorded anything, especially since October. Yeah, it's been a while. For several reasons, actually. Just give you, if you're interested in a quick update. Other than my dad being in the hospital, I had two very sick dogs that are now dead, and on November 21st, I basically got dumped. So all has not been well in Maxtown. Not to mention, not even 2 minutes ago, when I went to start this recording, my computer webcam started up and I was staring at myself, and I'm actually pretty horrified at how I look these days. Yeah. So why not some Dark Souls? So let's get started here. One thing you might notice, hopefully with the last couple of videos that have come out, I don't even remember what the hell I was doing, but the last couple of videos that came out, hopefully they were of higher quality than the previous ones. And that's because I just kind of took it, my editing software, at its word when it said that it was giving me the highest quality. And I couldn't understand why when I saved a video, it would go from 4 gigs down to not even a gig. So I never quite understood what was going on there. And I am offline right now because I'm having a lot of trouble with my internet connection. It's just been crapping out on me, which is another reason I haven't recorded anything in so long. And so that's just been a pain in the ass. But now I think I've figured out a lot of the settings on this thing. I've jacked everything all the way up, which also means what used to take 20 minutes now takes hours. So I've given a lot of thought to what I was doing here. Oh, and this was nice. So a buddy of mine, I talked into buying this game, and he's bad. Let's just put it that way. But I was helping him with another character. So when I got online that first time to give him a hand, it updated. I didn't think anything of it. I should have, but I didn't. One of the things I didn't take into account, as you just should have saw there, is it gave me the new patch. This used to be 100% physical reduction shield. Now it's 95. Why is it 95? Well, because some of the Dark Souls hardcore crowd bitched and moaned that it was just too good. And it shouldn't block 100% physical damage, because it's only wood. I mean, never mind that it's really fucking thick, and wood shields still block, they just, to me, you wouldn't have the greatest durability. But whatever. So, in carrying with that, I have also, wasn't going to do it, but I did buy the DLC for this game, the Artorias of the Abyss. And I've given a lot, so I'm going to do that too. And I've given some thought of what I want to do with this character, and oh my god, I still can't level up, but I do have those sold items, so I'm going to use one. And another thing that's brought me back to this, okay, I think I remember what I wanted to do. I wanted to go back to that place and use these. Yeah, go back to the place and use the things. That's so English, I speak it well. But, as I said, I've given some thought to what I want to do with this, and I'm getting really sick and tired of wearing this ring right here, and just all this stuff. And I've been watching a few Dark Souls videos lately. I haven't watched past where I was. I only watched stuff in the beginning. I watched DSP, actually. try to play this game. And it was fucking hysterical. But what I think I'm going to do... Yeah, look at this. See, this stuff is still so much better than what I'm wearing. So, obviously, now I'm really heavy. How much exactly? Okay, 103. And it doesn't really matter. Okay. So I just thought, you know, everybody I've watched has all pretty much done the same kind of thing in the beginning. They're all very, very obsessed with how, you know, quickly they can roll. And, okay, that's fine. But I haven't seen anyone just do some big, heavy, lumber around build, and I just decided that's what I want to do. So that's what I'm going to do. So just to get me back a little bit into the swing of things, and I totally didn't level up even though I took them souls, so I'm going to try to wear this armor for a little while. And I'm also going to see how well my favorite shield right here holds up. Now, I should only be taking 5% damage, but if it comes to be a problem, I do have a plan. Oh, so slow. But you know what? Everyone else I've seen play this game that knew what they were doing were all just ninja flipping around and all that crap, and I'm going to do something different. And I also want to do this to kind of get back into practice. Back into shape, because, you know, as I said, I have not played in quite some time. And it also gives me a chance to kind of talk about some of the things I want to do. I also found out, I wanted to change my miracles, that's for one thing. But I also found out that I have to go back to the Tomb of the Giants. Now, why do I have to do this? Because, as I said, I was helping my buddy out, and we managed to get there. And I was basically just kind of running through with him until he kind of gave up. But anyway, he contacted me, and when we weren't playing together, and let me know that apparently he found a bunch of white titanite chunks and a white titanite slab down there. Which is exactly what I need for my weapon. So I have to go back down there. Yay. Not looking forward to that, but, oh yeah, love the range on this weapon. So you'll have to forgive me if I'm a little out of it right now. It's about an hour before I want to go to bed, so I can get up and go to work. And things have just not been going well for me as of late. It's been pretty darn depressing, but I'm not going to complain about it. Just trying to get a feel for this and my fat roll. I know what these guys, they always trying to catch me fat rolling. I know that's what they're out there for. I kind of, sort of. Oh yeah, and everybody told me, oh, you shouldn't use the Eagle Shield anyway because you can't parry. You know, everyone, but mind you, at the same point they're saying, you know, too many people are using that shield. You know, you can't parry, but what shield should you use? Oh, just go ahead and use the Balder Shield because it's just, you know, it's almost as good and you can still parry. Well, if the problem is that the Eagle Shield is too good and everyone's using it, then doesn't that automatically make the Balder Shield now too good and everyone's going to use it? This is my big problem with nerfs, which seems to be pretty much how FromSoft goes about their business. Oh, so much range. So, I remember I wanted to go here and offer sunlight medals. And I think I actually need to get more of these, which means I need to be online. But right now, I'm just not going to worry about it, because I don't feel like having this thing disconnect on me and kick me out of the game, because I've had my internet connection drop a lot recently. Alright, can I level up? Okay, so my plan here is I want to get to at least 40 faith, and then I want to kind of start putting something into attunement, vitality, and endurance. But I think for the moment we're just going to go with, oh my god, faith, because as you can see it also makes my weapon stronger, and my miracles better. Speaking of my miracles, I think I wanted to attune or adjust these things. I'm still using heal instead of great heal because I just don't think I have enough health right now to justify using it. What do we got here? This is admit force. Okay, I think I'm going to get rid of admit force, even though I don't want to do that. I kind of want to get replenishment, but I also kind of want great magic barrier. Okay, I'll go with this because 2 defensive spells and 2 offensive spells. Okay, now if I remember right, sorry, I think I need to go here. I think. So yes, and as I mentioned, I also have to go back down to the goddamn Tomb of the Giants, and I apparently have to farm, because that's where I can get the Titanite, or the Titanite stuff that I need. And now, depending on how, I'll do 1 pass if I go to do that. Okay, yeah. I'll do like 1 pass, and if I don't get anything, I'll just, I won't make you guys watch me like farm for hours or whatever it's going to be. And I think this, yep, goes down. And I think this is what I was doing last time. I was down here. Yep, the poo slimers. Yeah, so interesting, because I've gotten a few few comments from people yelling at me for my antics and behavior in the last few videos, particularly when I was invaded and asked the man if he would please just leave. You have to understand that my dad was, all this stuff was going on. My dad was in the hospital, but I stayed up all night playing this game, and I was being too stubborn to just go to bed. So actually, right after I shut my recording off and went to bed, I actually threw up. I'd stayed awake for so long that I made myself sick. So at that point, I was just like an enormous amount of, almost not so much enormous amount, but I was in a certain degree of physical discomfort and physical pain, actually, because what am I doing? 2, yeah, okay. I think it goes to plus 15. I don't know. Plus 10, we'll find out. But yeah, so I really was not feeling very well at all, and it was a mistake to do what I'd done, and I regretted it immediately. I should have just shut the video off when I had the chance, but I just didn't do it because I was just being stubborn. I was like, even when I even told myself that I was going to do it, I just didn't do it. Is this where I want to be? No, because that leads me back to where that centipede boss, and I'm pretty sure I unlocked a door somewhere. Was it here? Again, forgive me. It's been since October. Just trying to get a feel for how this guy moves. I'm gonna keep the chloranthy ring on just because, well, I be fat rolling, and I need all the stamina I can get. And I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna worry about how fast I can roll anymore. I've done a lot of things with this build per se that, had I known better, I wouldn't have done. But I didn't know, and I did it, and oh crap. God, I hate that. Fight me! Ow. also trying to see how well this shield's gonna do, and if it's gonna screw me over at all. So far, I'm not noticing. Okay, there we go. That was a little bit of damage that I do not want to take. But for the moment, I guess I'll just deal with it. So, what was I going to say? Oh, yes. So, like I said, in the beginning videos that I've watched of a few people, not counting DSP, maybe I'll get to him in a second, but everybody just kind of does the dexterity ninja flipping crap, and I just find that so boring. So I decided, I'm just gonna tank it up. That's what I want to do. Because I found some people online, they're actually complaining. This guy, he was on GameFAQs. He's actually complaining that shields themselves, all the shields, are just too good. Because, hey, you can just block. You know, you don't have to you just block. That's all you gotta do. And why is there an item there? And did I just see somebody getting hurt? But yeah, you can just block. Shields, you know, only maybe 1 or 2 shields in the whole game should actually... The fuck? Okay, what is this? What? How is it that I have 2 of these? I remember this is the thing that Solaire had, and it gives you a little thing, and apparently took over his mind and forced me to kill him. Alright, now I'm just all kinds of confused. But anyway, as I was saying, because everyone, I mean, just the way they were doing it, you know, either just, like, the little bit of health I've lost so far, they'd start chugging Estus. Even if they, you know, the whole reason they were hurt, I didn't mean to do that, is because, you know, they were jumping off cliffs and stuff for shortcuts. Okay, I remember where I am. And just not my thing. So I decided to do, you know, there seems to be a real kind of disdain or thing of a tanky kind of build, you know, something that's not always dodging. But back to, you know, okay, shields are just too good, which, you know, I could make fun of that so many ways this Sunday, because, you know, technically, when you think about it, when you're dodging, most of these people are dodging. I just want to run by this guy, so let's see how if I can. Yeah, okay. So maybe I don't want to get caught by his tail, so I probably, if I can get him to turn around, I can run that way. So it's kind of, oh shit. Hit him from this side. Now run, motherfucker, run! Yeah! Screw you! I'm not fighting you on this narrow ledge. But anyway, when you're doing your whole dodge flippy crap, you're not actually getting out of the way of the attack. The idea is not to get out of the way of the attack. I knew that was going to happen. It's not to get out of the way of the attack, it's to abuse your invincibility frames. Which is so frequently what they're doing. Which, okay, oh, well, maybe I should switch to Great Heal then. And I just don't want to do that. I think that it should be viable if you just want to tank it up with a heavy shield and heavy weapons and stand there and, you know, hang and bang with whatever you want. You should be able to do that. It's a completely valid, you know, gameplay strategy. There's nothing that's, you know, why should everyone have to do things the exact same way? And I'm just fucking up all kinds here. But it just seems, you know, that's one of my main problems with the, not so much with the game, but the fans of the game, is it almost seems like everyone who talks about it anyway, not on, say, YouTube, because there's some pretty decent people in the Souls community on YouTube, but I'm just talking your general forums, get really pissy when everyone doesn't play the game exactly